and welcome back to Mac School Prep TV. In this video, we're going to be tackling part one of our two-part series in which I'm going to be providing you with some general pro tips regarding the college application process. That way, the inevitable learning curve that yes, you will experience at one point or another can be minimized as much as possible. Now, if you do not know, my name is Mackenzie Warren. I'm the founder of Mac School Prep, and my mission, video by video, is to equip you with all the tools, all the skills, all the resources, everything that you could possibly need to put your best foot forward in the classroom. Also, if you're new to my YouTube channel, you may or may not know that in the fall of 2020, I will be an official student at Duke University. Whoop, whoop, go Blue Devils. But the reason that I'm telling you that is because when I was going through the college application process not too long ago, I was admitted into 12 other highly selective universities in addition to Duke. And with that said, I just want you to understand how super excited I am to impart all of my knowledge and all of my wisdom on you. So without further delay, I want to go ahead and get this ball rolling, but I just want to give you a friendly reminder now to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can stay in the loop with everything that I have to offer. And on that note, it's time. Let's get it. Alrighty, so I want to go ahead and jump right into pro tip number one, and what I want to say is that whether you know it or not, the college application process is extremely time consuming and expensive. And so for this reason, it's going to be in your best interest to only apply to colleges that you're genuinely interested in and that you can actually see yourself thriving at. Meaning, don't just apply to a college because your parents are forcing you to, or because your parents want you to, or solely because the college is ranked highly by a source like US News and World Report. And trust me when I say that following this rule of thumb is definitely going to set you up for success when you have to eventually write essays articulating what you value most about a certain college or why you think a certain college is a good match for you. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a magical number for the right number of colleges to apply to. I mean, I applied to 18 and that was a crazy amount of work. But what I do have for you is a test of sorts that you should use whenever you're building your college list. And so basically, every college on your list should be one that if you got admitted into, you would seriously consider attending school there for the next 4 years of your life. It's as simple as that. With all of that said, you're probably wondering right about now how to figure out which universities check the boxes for what you envision your ideal college community to be like. I'm gonna tell you that you'll probably find the college search feature on the College Board website super beneficial, as you'll be presented with a list of colleges that align with your own personal criteria regarding things like location, diversity, size, learning environment, cost of attendance, competitiveness of the application process, etc., etc. You get the point. Now, if you're feeling intrigued and you want some more information about this, be sure to check out the video I've already posted regarding how to use the College Board, and to save you some time, give you a little bit of that convenience factor, I made sure to link the video in the description below, so go check it out. Alrighty, so continuing on with pro tip number one, I now would like to address just some general factors that you should definitely take into account when thinking about what colleges to apply to. So you're most certainly going to want to think about whether the university super scores the SAT and the ACT, and for a list of those colleges, be sure to check out the links I put in the description below. You're also going to want to consider whether the university provides need-blind admission, which basically means that the institution does not take into account whatsoever an applicant's financial situation when deciding admission. If you want to see a detailed list of colleges with need-blind admission for US students, be sure to check out the link I included in the description below. Something else you need to think about is whether the university meets the full demonstrated need of all admitted students. And just so you know, some financial aid might come in the form of work study, low interest rate loans, no interest rate loans, scholarships, grants, etc., but you can research the case at a specific university by just simply looking at their financial aid website. Another factor that you need to consider when thinking about colleges to apply to is whether the university offers full ride scholarships, meaning all costs of attendance are covered, so literally the whole shebang, tuition, housing, meals, books, all that good stuff, or whether the university offers full tuition scholarships, meaning everything except cost of living is covered. Now, if you're interested in seeing a list of 50 colleges with full ride scholarships, be sure to check out the link that I included in the description below. On this subject, I'd now like to draw your attention to a top private liberal arts college in Kentucky called Berea, B-E-R-E-A College. And something really unique about this institution is that it makes a tuition free promise to all enrolled students, meaning that no student going to school there pays tuition. In other words, students with limited financial resources who meet the financial eligibility requirements of Berea College literally get a free FREE education for all 4 years. Now, the only catch is that every single student on campus must do work-study tasks, but in my opinion, that's a pretty darn good deal to me, considering that these kids get a free education. What? So, if you're interested in looking into Berea College, seeing what it's all about, be sure to check out the link I included in the description below. The final extension of this pro tip that I'd like to talk about before we wrap up this video is how you can show preference to a certain college or certain colleges that you feel really strongly about. To clear the air, there are various college admission deadline options, meaning waiting until the last possible deadline as part of the regular admissions options, which is typically going to be in early January of your senior year, really might not be in your best interest. Now, I'm really not trying to get too down in the weeds with the various admission types, but if you're interested in having some more in-depth information about the 7 different types of college admissions and the pros and cons of each, be sure to check out the link I included in the description below. However, what I will share with you right now is that many students with a dream school that they're super duper amped up about like to look into the early college admissions option. This includes early decision, early action, restrictive / single choice early action, or early evaluation. Now, with all of that said, I need you to understand that you cannot take for granted the fact that every college is different, meaning that not every institution offers all the different types of college admissions options. Therefore, to avoid making any type of hasty or careless assumptions, you're gonna have to peruse the individual website of every single college that you're applying to. On that note, we've officially arrived at a perfect stopping point to wrap up part 1 of our 2-part series all about general pointers for the college application process. Now, if you want more information because you're probably hanging on the edge of your seat right about now, you can catch me in the next video, so I'm not going far, I'm 1 click away. But before you move on, I just want to encourage you now to give this video a thumbs up if you didn't do it at the beginning, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a beat. And I will be sure to see you very soon. Alrighty, bye!